Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel Biology Articles and MCQs. Today we are going to start a new topic that are planar joint. Planar joint is a clear example of synovial joint. In the previous videos you have studied about the hinge joint and saddle joint, which are also the examples of the synovial joints. So let's move to the definition of planar joint. According to the definition of the planar joints have bones with articulating surfaces that are flat or slightly curved. Articulating surfaces means you know that the joint is always present between two bones. One bone is present, the both bones are present along the sides of the joint. So the that sides that are present along the joint are the articulating surfaces. As you can see here is a blue line which is showing the which are showing the planar joint between the carpal bones of your hand, and there is one carpal here, and wait a minute, and yes, there is one carpal here and the other carpal bone is here, and this point of attachment is the planar joint and the articulating surfaces of the both joint. You have to note that the planar joint is always consist of the flat or slightly curved surfaces. Means for example, this is one bone and that is the other bone. You can see the attaching surfaces of the both bones are flat or slightly curved. This bone has attaching surfaces slightly curved and the downward bone has slightly flat bone. So this is a main property of the planar joint, and the reason of the name of the planar joint that the surface and that are present along the joint will be always flat or plain or slightly curved surface. Other name, there are also another name of a planar joint, that is gliding joint. Gliding joint or planar joint is called gliding joint because of its movement. Here you can see in this video the gliding movement that let's suppose this is one bone and there is an other bone. As you can see that upper bone is gliding or rubbing over the surface of the lower bone. So this type of movement is called gliding movement. So is the name of the planar joint is also called gliding joints. If you move towards the range of movement of the gliding joint, that how much movement the gliding joints or planar joints are giving, then they are giving only limited amount of movement, or you cannot rotate your that portion that is consisting of a gliding or planar joint. Here you can see the range of movement or slight movement, that there is a gliding joint that is present between that is present in your foot, the tarsal bones of the foot. Here these are the tarsal bones of the foot, and the movement is only slight upward and slight downward movement. You cannot rotate your foot in any direction. So the range of movement of the gliding joint is limited. When you have studying the gliding joint, the main examples of the gliding joint are the joint present between the carpal bones of the hand. Carpal bones are simply called wrist bones. There you can see the carpals or simple wrist. In this diagram, you have to study that these joints are gliding joint there, and these all joints are gliding joints, and the movement is the movement that planar joint or gliding joint are providing is only such movement that you can move your arm in a downward direction or in the backward direction. No other movements are given by the carpal bones of the by the planar joints. The second most important joint, example of planar joint, are the joint present between the tarsals. Tarsals are the bones that are present in the foot. These are the tarsal bones, and you have previously studied that the movement that is a planar joint is giving to the tarsals of your foot is on only upward and slight downward movement. There is no rotational movement present between there is no rotational movement by your tarsals. So in this video you have studied about the definition and about the gliding joint and the range of movement and example. In the next video you will learn about the pivot joint. Share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much.